So I'm going to be putting on these tubular doors. I checked the weather and it's supposed to be good for the next 2 days. It's beautiful today. It's like 80. It's the first beautiful day that we have this year. I like to pay a lot of money if I don't have to, so this has to do with Facebook Marketplace, and I got these at a really good price. So these doors are like $350, like new, when you get them from the actual place. And by the time you get them shipped and everything, you're up to like $500 in my opinion. But this Jeep was rock crawled, as I could tell, but I could fix that. And I saw some scratches down here, so it definitely did some rock climbing, but it's not too bad. And that's about it. And then the rest of it is just fitting it on these doors. They're removable, and then I think that's for the mirrors. Okay, so I have to get some mirrors for that. And I know they have some you could put onto the actual Jeep somehow too. So WD-40 the other day, and I'm gonna do it again, WD-40, and shake it. And I read that you're supposed to kind of like lift it if you can, because they do get rusty, as you can see. So we'll see. Okay, and I'll bring you back in once I take off this door. It's really simple to do. All you have to do is, there's a little strap that you just lift. See that strap right here? And this comes up, and then you just lift the door and the whole thing comes up, because these are made for, and you can actually drive with the doors off if you want to do that too. All right, but anyways, I'll get back to you real quick. Yeah, for you guys that are keeping up with the videos, as you can see, I don't know if you can tell that it's wet in the frame, right? The work that I did yesterday, hopefully it shows up on the thing, but you could tell that's how it's supposed to be from the inside. That's how it's supposed to be all coated. It's supposed to stay wet. And there too, the same thing. Okay. Boom, and then click, it's empty like that. And I could drive it like this too. Okay, now all it is lubricating all of this here, cleaning it out, right? Take all the rust out of it. I'm gonna take the other one off right now. Hopefully it's as easy as this one. And then I'm gonna put this door on, and I should go like this. Boom. So it's on, and it's really easy to put on. But there's an issue here, and this is what the issue is, and that's why I got them cheap. When that damaged, that's why you put these on, so that doesn't happen to the door, right? So this other Jeep probably didn't have the steel protector here on the side, and it jammed up here, because that doesn't happen once this will stop you. But what I could see now is that it's not closing due to the fact whatever was sliding here, right, jammed this door, and now it's off track and it won't close. So it's hitting this part, it's hitting the very top over here of an inch off. So what I have to do is take this off and somehow bend this up, taking it off. After doing some further analysis, instead of me trying to damage that door and trying to fix it, I'm going to adjust these. So I think this is going to fix it. Loosen these up and then tweak the door like this so that it could lift a little bit more, and they could go right into click, and then I could tighten these up, and then it's set, right? And then this is for the mirrors. So I have to get some mirrors to attach here, which I have the bolts down there, right? And I'm also trying to get this car started. Well, it's running, but what I'm trying to do is get a new one of these put in the engine, because it fell out. It's the dipstick holder. So that's going to be very interesting. I might not get to that today, but we'll see how far I get, right? Okay, I get it. You put the door on first, make it click, right? You push it, click, and then you tighten the bolts, okay? So let's do that, and then we're set. The only thing we need is mirrors, and it's such a nice day that I might even go to Harbor Freight right now and just get myself some mirrors, and I'm ready for tomorrow. And I still have to paint it, but I'm gonna drive around like that just for right now to feel it out, see how I like it, which I'm assuming I will. But yeah, man, this is the first time that I always wanted to do that. I had another CJ5 that was lifted like this many years ago that caught on fire, and the whole thing. That's another crazy story. That I think God was with me, and I almost got taken out that day, but it's just a long story. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is this is the same kind of Jeep, but it was like a half top, like kind of like loose. So it was the same kind of material, but it was made out of like this material right here, right? Like this kind of stuff. And then it was a half top, and then it had another like plastic door, and I was flying on the expressway, boom, and one of them came flying off. And it was actually an inline 6, but not this motor. It was out of a different model, because that was a 1970 77 or 78, and it was lifted just like this, but it was a CJ5. And it's even, if you think this thing is small, that was even smaller. That was really made to go up very steep hills. Post a picture right here and you can see that, right? And so let me tighten this up and then go on the other side. Now check this out. See that? It's already closed, and then there's a lever right here. See the lever? You lift it and it opens. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna take that door off. This door is really heavy, man. I placed it in a safe spot over here, but it is ridiculously heavy. But it doesn't have any electronics on it, right? So those have to be like cleaned first with sandpaper, and then I'll put some oil, like that stuff that they use, that blue stuff that's really good for, you know, weather protecting. And then I'm gonna sand all this down. It's rusty. I'm gonna sand it down, and I'm gonna paint it the same color like this. I'm gonna sand this down to make it one color, and then I'll paint. Hey man, that looks kind of cool. I like it. I got some seat covers for it. Got some light work in the bottom, and I finally Velcro. I got the Velcro all in the corners and everything, so you could pull these out. They don't slide. They used to slide all over the place before. I got some magnets for the cell phone, and that's it. There it is. So I'm gonna go to the other side. Sorry about the glare, but I'm gonna go to the other side and take this door off and do the same exact thing like I did, and I'll be back. Okay, all I gotta do is go get the mirrors. Make sure to lubricate. I'm using this other stuff, which is the Power liquid film. The other door does not want to come off, and that's because all this rust was able to come loose. Like you could tell it's rusty, but the other side isn't like that. So I'm taking all the inside of here. I think this is empty. It's still shooting out. You can see the liquid coming in. So anyways, this other side does not want to come off. You can see that there is no rust. So you're supposed to be gentle with this thing and let it sit like for a day or so that it could get clean. The problem is that now, well, it's not the problem. The problem is the door doesn't want to come off. It's coming loose, I could feel, but I'm going to tighten these up as much as I can, and then without, you know, trying to be real careful not to hit the paint, hammer it up to loosen up this a little bit, maybe the inside of it with the rust. But you can see there's chunks of rust right there. It does not want to come out. So that's, I think all that mess is what's holding this door in, because it's, I don't see that much out here. Anyways, let's keep going. So we leave this door as it is. I'm gonna leave the screws there, play with this door some while. I don't want to force it and mess it up. But this side is ready to go. So put this door to the side while by tomorrow hopefully that other side is loosened up enough. This was really easy to come off, but like I said, the reason why is due to all this rust. It was already like getting in there and loosening it up, I guess, with the spray, and the super compact with material on the other side. So yeah, it's a little hard with freight right now, and get some mirrors. Just I want to take it to work like this and see how it feels. I think it's gonna be a little chilly, but it's okay. I don't work too far. All right, so there it is. All right, there's a special tool that goes in here to stop that beeping. So if I press it, it's a door stopper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a board, you know, to come over here and press it against this thing. So remove this, so I could press this in there and, you know, not kill my battery, and eventually the lights will go. All right, so turns out that it's closed. But I'm excited. I'm gonna take the Jeep like this. I don't have a mirror here. I can look that way with that mirror, but I can't see on this side. Look what I could find in the garage. Maybe have a mirror laying somewhere. So much fun. All right.
I wonder if God got a plan for everyone. I wonder if I could take a second run. 'Cause I carry on getting sad and getting stuck. What I wouldn't give for a life that doesn't. I'm a moving target. I never finish what I've started. I'm a moving target. But if I stop moving, then I'll have to face myself. I don't wanna face myself. I don't wanna face myself.